Hi everyone and welcome to my place. Today I am here to do an arrangement for all of my Maori friends here in New Zealand who have asked me, are there anything designs that you could show us and share with us for us to decorate our whares, which is like our home, using Pohutukawa and some beautiful New Zealand native ferns. Well, I'm here to help. Right, my container that I'm going to use today is a kite or a flax bag, which I've folded down, and in here I've got just quite a heavy ceramic container with some green foam, which I've wet. Now, even though I'm going to be using artificial flowers, I should be using the grey foam, but I actually prefer the wet green foam because it's much heavier and bulkier and gives a really solid base in which to work on. Right, starting from the base up, oops, I should get rid of that bit there. I'm going to put this stuff here, which looks like it should be the root, could be the roots of something growing on a tree. I'm going to put that into there so that trails over the outside like so. I've also got this mossy stuff that's all dried, which I've placed inside the container to sort of cover up some of the spaces in between. Now, I don't mind that that's all dried off because I'm actually wanting to do something where all of my forms are all complementing themselves. So we've got the cane, the flax woven basket, we've got this little rooty thing here that's connecting in the same colourway, plus the moss down the bottom. So we've got this lovely combination of textures and forms of that same colourway. Right, the next thing is to put one of these little creek ferns in, and I'm going to put that into there like that, and I've got another variety which I'm going to bring over to the other side. And if you're new to designing and you're not quite sure how to go about it, just remember that it's sort of like an imaginary line running through there, and what you do on this side you just repeat it on that other side, especially for this type of a round design. Okay, now I've also got this other fern which I'm going to put out the back there, so we're now having this design that's sort of starting to come away. And just what I want for you subscribers here in New Zealand wanting to know about this, just remember what it looks like in the bush when you're walking around, how the little ferns all sort of like just fall over each other. Now I've got another bit, so I'm just going to put these, as I said, I'll just keep everything nicely grouped, and when I'm placing these, I'm sort of taking them from as if they were growing from one point. There might be a couple of millimetres either side of where I've placed them, but to appear as if they are growing. Right, I've also got another piece of flax, which, or not flax, but of woven sort of, yeah, it is a bit of woven sort of, what is it? We call it harakiki here, but it's like a flax. So I'm just going to bring that so that just falls down onto the side there, so it's extending the design out. Okay, I've got some Pohutukawa, which I'm going to put into there, another piece into there. Now, remember the rule, when you're using any native plants or flowers, they actually don't last very long. So I like to just use artificial in cases like this because they're so much easier to work with. Right, from there we'll bring another one over to there like so. Aren't they clever what they can do in China? That can go down into there, and I'll bring that bit to sit down into there. So that's my biggest form. So what's happening now is my eye is hitting that, and it's going from the outside into the bulk of my red flowers down in the base here. Right, I've also got a little bird's nest, so I'm going to put that into there like that, and in here I have a little bird which it sort of kind of looks like a little black tomtit, and that's one of my most favourite flowers. And I was born at the bottom of the South Island, and there is an island beyond Invercargill called Stewart Island, and this is where these little birds live, and I absolutely love them. They're little fat birds and they chirp all over the place. So I'm just going to put that into there like that, and I've got a couple of little moss balls, so I'm just going to place one into there, and then I'll bring one over to there because I've got a little void. And as a child, I can remember walking in the bush with my nanny, and I used to love stepping on those lovely little wee mossy balls. So one over to there, and then I'm going to bring one just into there like so. Look at that. New Zealand design using New Zealand ferns and flowers. Hope you've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed making it for you. See you another day.